Alright, so let's continue on to the end of the chapter here. Oh, and by the way, we're doing post-commentary now due to an audio flub-up I had when I originally recorded this. But yeah, enjoy this cutscene. After the loading screen, of course. Actually, the end of this chapter is pretty epic.
Looks like it's a dead end.
How about down there?
If the stories are right, it's a maze.
This place is a boot camp for Lassie. All kinds of challenges from Gran Pulse are waiting.
Challenges, huh? To get us all ready to go wipe out Cocoon?
We can wait here if turning Sazh sounds better.
I have had enough of this! Where's the way out?
Way out? Who said there was one? Bring it on. My mind is made up. Maybe I will end up as Sazh. But until that happens, I'm gonna make Sarah proud. I couldn't bring myself to admit that this tear meant goodbye. And that's why I kept searching for her.
Careful with that.
But I didn't need to. Sarah was here the whole time. Right here. Watching over me. Now I get it. What this tear's been telling me is to not let our focus win. It's not the foul sea we should listen to. It's Sarah and Rains. Do you know why? Because our focus doesn't matter. What matters to me is that we protect Cocoon. Whatever it takes.
Same here. I'll help you do it.
All right, I'm in. Hey.
I mean, come on. When a chocobo agrees, you know you're on the right path.
There you go. That's
Well,
right.
Count me out.
What?
If you all want to go it on your own, then so will I.
Hey,
Bang.
hey, now. Hey.
Let Cocoon get what's coming. They hate us for being Lassie. What's it to me if they die? Better that than watch a friend go Sazh. If you don't have the nerve for it, I'll do it myself. Go on alone, get stronger, and smash Cocoon out of the sky!
Bang!
You turn Sazh and there's no coming back! I'm not letting it end that way! What's he doing here? Come to take pity on me? Come to take care of a broken Lassie?
That thing's here to help us?
Yeah, help. That's what Eidolons do. They help us. Eidolons are our salvation. If we can't decide what to do next, they come put us out of our misery!
Wait, so you haven't made up your mind yet?
Why are you protecting me? What are you doing? Protecting one of our own. We can do without their brand of mercy. And we don't need a foul sea's orders either. I'm fighting this focus to the end. We all are. So please, fight with us. than you are!
Well, that was an easy turnaround for Fang. Actually, this Eidolon, compared to the other characters' emotional turmoil they went through to get their Eidolon, Fang's is probably like the most like, oh well, I figured now's a good time for the Eidolon to show up. But yeah, let's see, Bahamut, the famous Eidolon, usually like one of the strongest Eidolons, or summons in the game. Not the strongest, typically, but probably the second or third, I'd say, on average. But anyway, surprisingly, this Eidolon goes down, or Bahamut goes down easier than the other Eidolons. And that might just be because we have a set team. As you know, notice Hope was automatically replaced with Vanille. So it yields those who amass chain bonuses, who defend against and endure attacks, and who weaken and debilitate their enemies. So that just corresponds to any of Fang's roles. So basically, anytime Fang is doing anything, you're going to be getting chain bonuses. Of course, I would think that Saboteur and Sentinel probably build the Gestalt gauge a little bit faster than Commando. Plus we got Vanille healing, so I mean it's not even a big deal.
All in the wrist.
See, look how fast, like with each Saboteur spell, it's like the Gestalt gauge is visibly charging. Looks like the Paradigm we're using a scouting party. I've never really used that one before. Saboteur, Commando, and Medic. Yeah, you don't see that one very often, but the game automatically gave it to us, so what can you do? Let's see.
End of the road.
A Paradigm shift. Yeah, look. He's like almost done, and we're like, yeah, there we go. So yeah, we got the Bahamut Eidolon, and we also got a Crystarium expansion. So that'll be helpful, because it's a big expansion. Oh wait, no, it's not an expansion, we get an ATB level up for Fang. Finally, so Fang's going to be kicking some serious ass for this ATB gauge segment. She has been stuck with 3 all this time, but now that she's got that ATB segment and this one, she's got 5, so she's going to be kicking some serious ass.
Maybe that thing did save us.
I don't suppose you'd be willing to call it a sign of me being right. No? Alright. Okay. Listen, keep our eyes on the goal and we'll figure something out. Alright.
Hey, Sarah. So I guess being a lessee doesn't have to mean you can't do what's right, does it?
Here's a shocker for you.
Alright, let's go down the mystical path of light. But first, let's check the data log and see what just got added. Chapter 10, On Wings of Misery. Seeing Rains turn to crystal, not as a consequence of completing his focus as a lessee, but from fulfilling his wish as a human, has lifted Snow out of his uncharacteristic despair. It seems that it doesn't matter what his focus is. All he needs to do is remember Sarah's words, and fight to protect Cocoon just as he originally intended. And ultimately, if ignoring his task were to turn him into a Sith, wouldn't that still be better than ignoring his fiance's wish and destroying the world? I think anything would be better than destroying the world, honestly. Snow decides to spend whatever time he has left in a way that would make Sarah proud. Though the others warm to his idea, Fang stands apart. She'll never let herself, let alone her friends, turn Sith. Even if it means tearing Cocoon out of the sky, she'll complete their focus to save them from that fate. Her spirit in turmoil, Fang feels her inert brand blaze to life, and looks on in stunned amazement as the Eidolon Bahamut is summoned from the skies. Of course the most badass character gets the most badass Eidolon. Eidolons save lessee who waver in their conviction by ending their indecision with death. Realizing that Bahamut is a danger to all of them, Fang is forced to rethink her plan, her path. Unable to stand by and see her friends hurt, she helps them to defeat the Eidolon and finds a new road has opened up before them. So Bahamut appeared to take out the rest of the party for Fang, I guess. so she could achieve her goal? I don't know, it's kind of weird. Let's see, people. Snow Villiers gets an update. Of course. Without a family to take care of him, Snow was raised in a sanctum facility. Now he leads the rebellious group of youths known as Nora. Believing Sarah's last words to be his focus, Snow pours all of his energy into saving Cocoon. His fervor is blunted by the claim that she was nothing more than a foul seed tool, but he renews his determination to overcome the destiny laid before them. Nothing will prevent him from protecting his world and seeing Sarah return from her crystallized fate. Actually, so let's go ahead and switch Hope back in. Sorry, Vanille, not that you're not useful. Oh, it's so annoying that it freaking resets your paradigms. So here I think that I was trying to think of what to make if I needed to change my paradigms, but I decided not to because of reasons. Spoilery reasons. On down the mystical path of light. Get out of the way, Hope. Damn. Hope's always in the way. She's quoting good old Barty. Seriously though, this is a pretty fantastic path. Reminds me of that path of light in the Macalania Woods in Final Fantasy X, if you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, let's watch the chapter end.
Oh, hey! Look at that!
What? Oh. An airship?
And it's from Gran Pulse. I guess it was one of this Ark's weapons, or something.
That's a gate to Gran Pulse.
Right.
So what? That's our exit? Pulse or bust?
Could be one of Daisley's traps.
Well, that's not good. Do you think it might take us to Eden?
I'm doing the flying. No more of these ships taking charge of our travel plan stuff. The only place this thing is taking us is where these boys tell it to.
Really? That is a Gran Pulse ship.
Really? Leave it to me.
Either way, we're on borrowed time, so we might as well go. We get lucky, maybe we'll even turn up some way to get rid of these goofy tattoos.
Yeah.
But there's no way to do that.
You never know. Maybe we just didn't think to look for one.
If nothing else, we know Cocoon's safe for the time being. I'd say it's worth going to take a look.
Maybe. But what about your dad?
I made him a promise. I promised him to keep going and do what I had to. He said only I would know what that was. The world's full of lies. There's no way of knowing what's right. All we can do is believe in ourselves. It's easy to sit back and let people trick you. Like how the Sanctum had us all thinking that a Lassie was some sort of monster. I'm done with their lies. Fal'Cie, this whole focus thing. From here on out I use my eyes. Think. And act. I might not make all the right choices, but as long as I'm the one who decided what to do, there's nothing to regret.
Okay.
They're all like, "Duh."
All right.
We're so proud.
Let's do it. I'm with you. Bad choices and all.
Of course, I'm not sure how it's gonna turn out. Pulse is hell, you know.
Oh, is it now? How many times have you been there?
None. But I want to go and see what it's like for myself.
Okay, people.
Oh god, I wish you wouldn't do that.
So, everybody in?
Right.
Absolutely.
Off to hell we go.
No one ever said the future'd be easy. but I think we all saw the glimmer of a dream somewhere in the sky that night. The tiniest spark of hope that we could change our fate. Who could say? That moment's come and gone.
Yeah, I told you, didn't I?
Playful little critter, isn't he?
Yeah, we'll play with someone else.
Happens all the time.
He thinks we're lunch.
Yeah, like on the seafood buffet.
Seafood, cute.
Guys, here it comes! Fang! Get him!
I'm on it! Here! Here goes!
Hey! Over here!
You okay?
Oh yeah, I'm great.
Grab on! Home sweet home. Welcome to Gran Pulse.
And that's chapter 10. Next up on the slate, we'll have chapter 11, which takes place in actually the entirety of chapter 11 is Gran Pulse, and it's like that's why I was saying before that chapter 11 is like extremely long. It's like longer than any other chapter by far. I'd almost go so far as to say it's like a third of the game. It's probably not quite that long, but and then also all the side quests take place in chapter 11. But anyway, so that scene was pretty cool with the Bahamut and the airship crashing, but our party sure can't seem to hang on to an airship. Kind of makes you wonder what could have been. And it looks like here I was just trying to freaking find the correct save file. But anyway, sorry that this had to be post-commentary. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you would, I would greatly appreciate you hitting the like button, or even better, the subscribe button if you enjoyed what you saw and want to see more. There's the right save file. But again, guys, thanks for visiting the Scott Spot. I will catch you next time for Chapter 11.